Hey guys, hi, hi everyone. Good evening, everyone. And welcome back again to my channel. It's the Religión girl. So, so we're going to talk about today. What do you want to talk about today? After many of you don't see the jungle justice that took place recently on north side, okay? Well, some people, like, because of religion, decide to lynch somebody in a, think there's an education group, school group, okay, where this young girl by the name Deborah, she did their school group, and then this conscious, she conscious somebody not to put religious post or so for the group, say because the group now for them to learn, the WhatsApp group now for them to learn. And you see, people came out for her and they decide to lynch her. So for most of us that are sensible Nigerian, lynching is not like a new thing in our community as Black people. We have been lynching ourselves for a very long time. We lynch each other in different ways. We pull each other down in different ways. We don't value life and properties. We use any given moment or time to make sure we bring each other down, even to 6 feet. We see how many lives are being wasted every day for the Black community, whether a child, in every way. We see how life is being wasted every day in this community, and we see nobody talking about it. We see how jungle justice is being practiced every time, even on this social media, every day. We see how, apart from religion, some cultural beliefs support jungle justice on people. We see how people fit steal something very small as clothes, food, some certain stuff in our society, and you see those people are being lynched. Those people, you see, jungle justice will be meted on that person. Meanwhile, you will see politicians will still, they will do all sort of things they want to do, and you see, say our people will still lie down. They respect them. They portray for them a sign of respect for our society. We see the double standard everywhere all the time, because I see, say a lot of people are really making outcry on social media about this WhatsApp group that escalated to lynching of this girl. But many of us have presented in a place where people are being lynched, where women are being beaten, either because they are criminals, they stole something from our business places, or the woman went to cheat, the woman went to commit adultery, and we see them paraded and do all sorts of things around in our society. And many of us that is shouting today, we never say anything about it. Instead, we support that slave mentality. I have cough for some time now. So we support that slave mentality that if somebody steals, instead of us giving them to the police, we need to lynch them. And there will be a lot of people looking at this lynching every day. A lot of crowd will be there. They will be beating people. They will be lynching people. Many of us will be like, how come all these children for Sokoto and all, we are doing all these things and nobody speak about it? Because it's something that is being permitted in the society already. It's something that is being normalized in the society already. When I was growing up, I remember they would say, yeah, if you steal for nature, they will just put tire on your neck and burn you. So what is the difference between what was done in Sokoto, what they can do in Lagos, what they can do in Benin, what they can do in different places in Nigeria? And who is condemning it? Nobody condemn it. And the police is even a big participant of this behavior, because they make the people to understand that when they bring any criminal to them, that criminal is another business avenue for the Nigerian police to make money from that same criminal and throw them back into the society to go and continue to delinquent, to continue to steal, to continue to destroy property, to continue to take life. That is why you see a lot of people have that mentality that they have to take laws into their hands. And we as a society, we as people, we need to change this mentality. We need to change this behavior. And this religion of a thing is a cancer to humanity. It's becoming a problem. Because even the people that brought the religion to you does not consume this thing the way many of us Africans are consuming it. That you can't speak to their religion, whatever. I see some people saying she crossed the line. What type of line? Apart from religious belief, Christian or Muslim belief, I don't give a F. There is a law, the constitutional law that guides everybody. You have no right to take a life. You have no right to take a life. I don't care, blasphemy or whatever. Blasphemy or whatever. We are not going by the law of the Bible, the law of the book that the slave master brought to you all to be reading. We don't go by those laws. There is a law that guides every country, even the white man that brought the Bible to you. There is a law that they implement in their country, the law that they use. Because I see the most African people use this, and the Bible said, the Bible said, the Bible said. I think we need to stop this. We just need to stop it. We have a constitutional law that guides everybody and that need to be enforced. You have no right to take a life from anybody, whether the person spoke against your religions or whatever. I don't care. There should be a religious freedom that people can speak, people can opinate about your religion. Even the white man that brought the religion, the Mohammed, the Muslims that brought the religion, people have right to criticize it, to question your religion. That is when I begin to respect this religion. A religion or a story that cannot be questioned, there is a problem there. There is an amount of lies there. If you can question something, is do as I said. When your religion become do as I say, and is threatening the life of people, there is something that needs to be, that you're trying to cover up. It doesn't make sense anymore. It doesn't actually make sense anymore. And this same thing was what I encountered in the Nigeria group that I was, the Nigeria Association group that I was in. I have to remove myself, I think last year, from the group, because I noticed that in every group that we come into as a Nigeria, or that I come in contact with as a Nigeria, I noticed this thing a lot, that there is that religious setup in the group, that they will do nothing than posting things that have nothing to do with the group that you are affiliated to. You see, every minute there are some certain Nigerians that every minute all they do is to post and post and post and post things about religion to the to group that you that have nothing to do actually with religion. Many of our women, our men have this habit of every minute they want to post something that has to do with religion to the group that they have. Every time they always do that. Don't you think that this behavior is not normal? Don't you think that you're going through mental breakdown? That every time everything that your brain can easily process is all about religion. It's all about religion. You have nothing in your brain than you thinking about religion, you thinking about your Jesus, you thinking about whatsoever. Every minute, you're thinking about nothing in your brain, nothing educative about you. Huh? Everything is just all about religion. All your posts, everything is all about religion. All your videos is everything about religion. And anybody that don't agree with you, you believe that your Jesus or your Muhammad have the right to eliminate that person out of this world. When we know that all these religious thing is something that was made up by men to control the minds of the African people, to limit the African person's mind to think. And you decide to post every minute. You decide, that is what actually made me to leave that group, was this same thing that happened to this lady now. But because I don't have that mentality of not citing BS, of not tolerating BS, or because I have that foresight of saying nonsense, whenever I see one, I spot it, I understand it. I said in the group that you people should stop posting things that have to do with religion in every group. This is a public group. This is not a Christian forum. If you want to post things that have to do with the religion, whether you Muslim, you Buddhist, go create a platform for that. And there are millions and thousands of platforms that have to do with that have spaces for you to post your Jesus, your white Jesus. There are places for you to do that. You don't have to always go to people's group. All you post is all about religion. It's all about Jesus. You have no self-love for yourself. You're mentally broken down. You're sick in the brain. You have nothing to offer to humanity apart from you posting about religion in every group that you find. If a group have to do with science, post things that have to do with science. If a group have to do with buildings, post things that have to do with building of homes and everything, decoration and everything. If a group have to do with fashion, post things that have to do with clothes. If a group have to be for business, post things that have to do with business. If a group have to do with updating, for example, and the group that I was asked to do with Nigeria Association, I think that group have to do with news, things that are happening around. Maybe when people when they are coming from the embassy to do passport in Spain, when they are coming to do police reports, any news that have to do with Nigerians over here. But at the end of the day, I noticed that this group turned 360 and become a religious group. Everything that was posted there has to do with religion, and I have to tell them all to stay away from this group. Stop posting your religious or your church things on this group, or I will check out of the group. And I did exactly what I said. And the group, I think, was rebranded again, and I saw the admin putting something like, don't post religious stuff on this group. The next thing I saw was that a lady post her religious stuff on the group. And I said, the next religious stuff you post on this group, I'm checking out. I don't suffer from Stockholm syndrome of your Jesus and all those stuff. No. And immediately she tried. She did it again. And I checked out of the group. And she put up a message that if they post religious things, that you should look and pass. I said, no, it's nothing like look and pass here. You people need to abide by the law. Okay? If you cannot abide by the law of a common group that said this is a group for everybody, but not for religious beliefs, not for you to propagate your religious belief, respect it. This type of people that can't even respect the rules and regulation of a group, they will be the first to complain about their government inability to do this, to do that, to do that. Imagine you complain about your government not doing anything for you. And you are in this Europe. You are a good and decent law-abiding citizens. You don't do the fucked up you do in the African groups with your European counterpart and your Jesus. You don't forget to post or follow what your Jesus said. You don't forget to abide by what your Bible says. Only what you don't respect is human beings like you, which is very, very wrong. You don't and will never see your Jesus. Even your heaven and your fire is all fake. But the human beings that you see every day, you can't respect their space. You can't respect the rules and regulations that your fellow human beings put in place so that you can be able to have a very smooth and safe space where you can have conversation. You can't even respect it. And you want people to abide by your Bible. You want people to respect everything you do, but you can't respect people that don't share the same religious views like you. You have to eliminate them because they ask you not to share your religious group in a school group, and you become so mad. You went and eliminate the lady. You all group up and make sure you take her out of this beautiful world. And you tell me you religious? You're not religious, you ignorant, you're sick mentally. And what betide the people that brought this religion to Africa to cause these problems? A lady just gone because of religious, because she said something right. That stop posting your religious stuff on this group. This group is to school, is to learn. Is for the assignment of the school. I don't know when Nigerians are going to stop this and think before doing things. I said the same thing. I can screenshot the group that I was. I said the same thing last year, and I said it on one of my videos on Facebook, and I said the same thing just last week ago. And I left a group because of this same thing that killed this girl. That I can't be in a group where the group was created for one thing, and the next minute, everybody will turn the group to a crusade. They will turn the group to all the videos they asked to do with their religious stuff. And people that are Ogun worshippers can't post whatever they want to post there. Other people can't post their stuff. It becomes a problem to them. Even when you post as a free thinker, it becomes a problem to them. They want you to believe everything they say or do, but they don't want to respect other people's point of views and beliefs. It's all about them. That is the narcissistic part of these people that are so religious. That is the way they think very limited. The religious limits the way they think. They think the world rotates around them. It's all about them and their Jesus or their Muhammad. You see how they pause on her? And everybody was looking at her. And even the school authority could not save her because they have that religious sentiment too. Like, oh, let them go, let them take her and do whatever they want to do with her. She have crossed the line, according to a guy that was talking on Facebook. Your religion have no line. Your religious, whether you're Christian, you're Muslim, you have no boundaries, you have no lines. And you have no right to take the life of nobody for thinking more than the way you think. Because being religious, you already limited yourself to think in a certain way. I think many of you need to see other point of view. You have to be open-minded if you want to be religious. Shouldn't close your mind because the people think they are great thinkers. They are people that do things in another way, but you don't want to do things. But you need to respect people's other point of view instead of eliminating them from this world. She crossed the line. What line? Which one? We Africans, we need to stop this. We just need to stop this. Because even the people that brought the religions, they don't operate the way you all operate. They don't operate the way you all operate. You need to wake up from this religious stuff because it's damaging everybody. It's pulling us back. It's making us to go 100 backwards instead of going forward. People are moving forward. You all are dying backward. You're going backward. Imagine a country called Nigeria, people doing jungle justice on a lady because she says something that they don't like on a group, which is right. That stop posting your religious stuff on this group. This group is for education. And if these people cannot comprehend, why are they going to school if they don't have comprehensive and understanding skills? Why are they still paying their school fees to go to school? Why do they allow animals to coexist with human beings if they can't reason? These people have thinking deficiency. They can't think. Because I believe what she said is right. If she's in a group, in an educative group or a school group, what we should be saying there is ideas that have to do with schools, not your religious BS, not your Mohammed BS, your Muslim or whatever BS. No, that is not what the group was created for. That is what is disturbing many of us today. We can't stay focused on things that we are supposed to stay focused on. We miss everything together very fast. All of you are outraged this moment. The next 5 minutes, you're forgetting about this issue. That nothing changes that a girl, a young, beautiful lady, very sensible, with an open mindset, just lost her life in the hands of these animals that is religiously brainwashed. They believe in their Allah. They believe in their Muslims. They believe in their religion, and they still live in an abject poverty. The people that don't believe in religion, or that brought the religion to them, live better than them. They can't think, they can't look around where they live, where they stay, to worship that they are gods and all this stuff. They don't look at all their environment. that they are living in a slum, in a shambles, with a dead brain that does not function properly. They don't see more than their nose. That is why they decide to eliminate Deborah, because they find her as a threat. This behavior applies to all Nigerians, all, in every aspect of our lives. We show superiority over people. We don't want to think. We don't want to reason. And we disrespect women. And I heard that so one of the guy that did that brought brought this lynching and all to this babe, to this lady, was even making advance to this girl. And because she refused to go out with her, that was why he potential this issue to make it big, so that they would use opportunity to do whatever they do to this lady. That is one of the attitude of the Rolling Stone. They can't take rejection. The moment it can't take rejection from a woman, that this lady don't like you, she doesn't want to date you, and you have to move on with your life. The moment many of the Rolling Stone can't take rejection, that is the same thing they can do to situation like this. They can make this situation big, so that they can use that anger of the rejection that the lady rejected him before to make sure he eliminates her. Because you won't see any man that have a normal human senses going in multitude after a woman to beat her to death and even set her on fire. Who raised you people? Which womb did you people come from? And a lot of people were there when that incident happened. Many of you in Africa, men, you're going to pay for this. You're going to pay for this. The way you treated this woman publicly. Both the people that were standing that refused to do anything. Both the people that could not protect that girl. The blood of that girl is going to cry forever in that community. There will be no peace if there is no justice. No justice, no peace. Many of us can do things in the other way, but we refuse to do things better. We refuse to do things better because many of them don't even want things to go well. Either they use their quack mentality or they use their religious belief to back up their nonsense. That is the problem we have in the Black community. For the fact that many of them cannot think, they still use religion to shortchange themselves. They use religion to make themselves look stupid. And we continue to see this behavior every day. Not until another jungle justice is being done today in the name of religion. I will conclude this video by saying that religion, I don't care which affiliation you believe in, the Christian, the Muslim, the whatever, but your religion is not helping us. Your Bible is not helping us. It's giving us problems. It's taking life. It's causing division. It's causing pain. It's causing stress. It doesn't make people to think. People are having mental issues because of this religion. That is why I always tell Black women to subscribe from it. Free your mind from mental slavery. Free your mind from mind control. Free your mind from worshiping any man. Worship and love yourself. Religion have taken another victim today by the name Deborah. She's gone and she's gone forever. Thousands and thousands of women in Africa has been taken by religion through violence, through believing too much. And this is what we see every day. We need to wake up. We need to put boundaries and laws that give religion freedom. Freedom of speech, to speak, opinate about things that you don't find pleasant, to question religious beliefs that does not make sense. We wasn't supposed to have a law, because when you have a functioning mind, there are things that you need to question. There are things that have to come with a lot of proof, not the toggery way, the do as I say. We all need to wake up as people. We need to let the white Jesus go. We need to let Muhammad go. It's not serving us no good. It's not serving us good. It's everyday argument and division among all the believers of this thing. It's all about division, separation. That is why we all need to wake up. We need to do the right thing. Religion is a cancer to humanity, and we need to let it go. I love all of you all. I'm going to stop this video, and good night, everyone. It's the Real Edu Girl. Don't forget to share this video. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. And I love you all. Bye-bye, everyone.